Barton. Our learning intention for today is we are learning to answer questions about the text so that we can understand the text better. You will be successful when you can answer the questions that relate to the text. So for today, we are focusing on questioning. Now, I have 3 questions here that I'm going to model for you, and then you are going to answer one of them that is the same, and then the other 2 are going to be different. All right, it's really important when you are answering questions from a text that you go back to the text to find your answer. They are called literal questions, which means they are literally right there in front of you in the text. So that's what we're going to focus on first. So the first question says, why did the boy's granny tell him to make a gratitude jar? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back in the text because I think that is a literal question and I'm going to be able to find the answer in the text. I remember it was somewhere in the beginning, so I'm going to go to the first page. I remember the boy was upset. Grandma asked what was wrong and he said that nothing good ever happens to him. If we go to the next one, she says, perhaps we should do a little test. Every night you'll write notes and put them in a gratitude jar. All right, let's have a look at the next page. So he decorated the jar and he imagined his grandma's kiss and he wrote down the bliss. So if we go back to our question, it says, why did the boy's grandma tell him to make a gratitude jar? So when you are answering this question, I'm going to type my answer here, but you don't have to type your answer. You are just going to record yourself saying the answer. You would say, the boy's granny told him to make a gratitude jar because he was feeling upset. All right, let's make this a bit smaller, otherwise we are not going to be able to fit all our answers. All right, so that's my first answer. As I said, you're not going to type your answers, you are going to record them. All right, the next one says, who did the boy write letters to? I know that I can go through these slides and you can go through the video of me reading this. And he said that he wrote a letter to everyone in his family. Well, he said to thank everyone and read it to his family. So we're going to have a look. The first one, he wrote to his sister. So we've got his sister. Then he wrote to his brother. And remember, you can find the answer in front of you, right in the text. So his sister, his brother, his parents, and this one's for his dad. And then he also did one for his mum. I remember he was also in some of his, I think it was on this slide, he said, I love it when my grandma tells me a fairy tale and my grandpa teaches me how to sail. So he's done everyone in his family. So when we go back to write our answer, we can say, so it says, who did the boy write letters to? The boy wrote letters to everyone in his family. Full stop. This included his mum, dad, brother, sister, grandma, and grandpa. All right. Now, the last question is, who are you grateful for in your life and why? So this question is not a literal question. You actually can't find the answer to this question in the text. This question relates to the text because it talks about being grateful, like how the boy was grateful for his family in the text, but it's actually talking about who are you grateful for in your life and also explain why. So when you are answering this question, there are 2 parts you need to say. I am grateful for, and then write who you're grateful for. So Miss Lascaris is going to say, I am grateful for my mum. And then it says why, okay? Then you need to write because or say because. I am grateful for my mum because she always cares for me and is there for me when I am feeling sad. So when you are answering this question, so this question is one that you are going to answer, you need to think about who are you grateful for in your life and then explain why. So I've written, I am grateful for my mum because she always cares for me and is there for me when I am feeling sad. Okay, once you've answered those 3 questions, there also is a challenge. So it says create your own questions based on the text, My Attitude of Gratitude. Then record yourself reading the questions and answering them. So you can do minimum of 3 questions, okay? Because it says questions, it has to be more than one. So do a minimum of, did I say 3? Minimum of 2, sorry. And you need to record yourself reading them as well as answering them. So if you would like to challenge yourself today, that's what you are going to do. All right, kindergarten, enjoy.